Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Way high with that one. Now 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2. Top of the 2nd. In now for the Reds. Rhys Hines. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's 1 down.
Right fielder,
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that gets down into the gap. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1 on the first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Louder back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Popped up right side. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of side
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
The Red Sox could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Jose Trevino. In for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Cooper Bowman. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Grounded out his first time up. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Alex Bregman sends it out. And they add a run. It's 4-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
That one the other way, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. That one misses. Ball 1. Fraley, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Ball to strike. Line drive, and no one can get there. And a good start to the inning. Matt McClain will hit next. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fraley at second with nobody out. To the right side, Story. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. One down. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. And that chance handled. Over to first. And they get the out. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And that one in the air center field. Friedel settles under it. One down. Here's Story now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one pushed foul. Makes the grab for the second out. Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A swing and a soft liner. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back inside Fenway Park, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Encarnacion Strand aboard here at first with nobody out. Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. On the ground to third. There's one. On to low. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. Louder back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So man aboard, Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Going to 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Runner on the go. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel pulls it down, throw over to first. Encarnacion Strand steps on the bag. Misplayed. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike.
0-1.
The other way, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt McClain digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. This to third. Bregman to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Taylor Rogers.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And that one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow warming up as well. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Up and in at the count 1-2. And he chases that one. And there's one away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And a foul ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Yoshida puts it away for the out. And there's one away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Benson in the box again, takes a strike. In there at the knees. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is gone. He hammers one out to right. His 9th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Just missed. That one ripped. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. On the ground to the left. Over to low, and that'll do it. Reds get one back on this solo dinger. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott Barlow on for his 20th appearance of the year. Low in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Benson in position, reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's Trevor Story now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone!
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him. Emilio Pagan taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now a chance for Cedar Rafaela. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. He shoots one out to right. His 11th of the year. It's 7-2. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it, 2 down. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. They explode with 3 solo. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
For the Red Sox. Number 62.
And foul ball. Strike 2. That to right.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Trevino gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a strike. The Red Sox leading by 5. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sam Moll.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Now here is Tristan Casas. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Ripped on a line, and there's a hit. Man at first with one gone. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Double play ball to second. There's one out, and it's a double play to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Slayton back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Hines, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. Story sends it over to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.